We're gamers, we like games, we play games because we're gamers. We've got jobs, we've got lives, this is our hobby. Wait, what? Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is SuperLute Multi-Platform Monarchy. Okay, so today we are talking about an ancient hero in the game, a hero that's been there forever, that has changed positioning a couple different times, but everyone still loves it. It's Bastion, the ancient Omnic. Nomnic? Nom nom nom. I guess I'm hungry. Anyway, so Bastion is an Omnic hero classified as one of the Wanderers. Does not have a faction that it belongs to, and yes, I'm saying it. Bastion does not have a confirmed gender. So it's a robot. It doesn't care. It doesn't have a sexuality. Anyway, so let's go into the ability overview before I get into territory that's gonna get me flame ward. All right. Okay, so he has his primary mobile platform. His scout mode has a 25 magazine clip. It's all hit scan. Has a fairly high rate of fire. I've actually taken people out with mobile platform. It's good for squish. And then he has his actually, I would dare say it's his primary mode. He goes into his turreted mode, which has a 300 round clip and fires, well, like a Vulcan cannon. Me and Fetbo were discussing what type of ammunition he probably uses. Is probably 30 mil, so pretty big shells he's firing. His hand rounds are probably closer, well, you know, they're probably both 30 mil. It would make sense to use the same type of ammunition throughout. Let's see, he also has the ability to repair himself with a small arc welder that he keeps on the front of his body. And this is also apparently used to wave when he's in turret mode. It's kind of cute when he does it, actually. I'm saying he because it's just easier to assign something to Bastion. And the voice actor is a male, so it gives off the idea that maybe it's male, but it doesn't really have an indication as to what it is. Anyway, let's try to stay out of that territory. So, let's see. Beyond that, he also has the ability to go into his ultimate configuration, which is a tank. Now, apparently this got several reworks when they were designing it, but it has remained pretty much the same since Bastion was introduced into the game. Which is surprising. A lot of the heroes get a lot of reworks, but Bastion really hasn't. It's kind of just remained the same, which is kind of cool, meaning that he hasn't really been overly done. People don't, oh my god, Bastion's so meta, and then he gets nerfed. That's the problem. People get excited about a hero, and then they overuse them. They find ways to use their abilities in extreme fashions, and then it gets nerfed. Anyway, so Bastion is a hero where he doesn't really have a personality per se. I mean, it's pretty much, it's carefree, it's friendly, it's pretty trusting because, well, as soon as Torb caught him, Bastion was willing to calm down and relax. Now, it's possible that there's some damage to his computational brain. I mean, if we understand correctly from his trailer, The Last Bastion, he's very old, so he's probably been damaged by being out in the weather for too long. Because he was buried under a pile of vegetation before he reactivated. And he went back to do his mission right after, you know, he picked up some memories from another Bastion unit and realized, oh, we were at war, I need to go fight now. And then he realized, oh, crap. The war's over. What do I do now? So he went back to peace, especially after he realized that Ganymede was still alive. His little bird friend, who also gets to get a reskin whenever you reskin Bastion. Right now I have Ganymede skinned as a rooster. A, gosh, what is it? Cat wouldn't know what kind of rooster it is. Anyway, man, no, Bastion is a carefree, wandering soul who only fights to probably just protect himself and those he cares about. So whoever he's on the team with, I guess, is who he cares about, because again, he's very trusting. And again, that it has a huge disclaimer on it. Okay, so we're gonna get on to his playstyle now. Bastion is a hero that you spend more time trying to find a spot where you can fire from without being hit. So you use the mobile sentry mode to look for a place to park, and then you switch to turret mode. You better hope that you've got a good spot. Bastion's more effective on payload missions than he is on King of the Hill. He's only effective on King of the Hill if he gets to the point and sets down in a place where he's protected and has a wide view of the point, but is also hard to hit. So that kind of limits the points you actually have the ability to be effective on. Anything with something in the middle actually is pretty effective because that gives you a nice opening you can funnel heroes through to take down. So beyond that, though, he kind of requires either a shield tank or an attentive healer. Because honestly, once he actually comes under fire, it doesn't take long to take him out, especially with that weak point on his back, which I think is actually his reactor. So he keeps out on the front, it's normally underneath of his armor. He just has the usual head hitbox, but when he's a turret, his weak point is his reactor on his back. So again, that means you really have to constantly be watching your back, which means small, quick DPS like Sombra and Tracer are a real pain to a Bastion, but they aren't hard to take down. It's just that if you get hacked, you're screwed. If Tracer unloads into your reactor, you're screwed. So you have to be careful. So that means Bastion's more of a slow, patient. You have to set up, and then when you have the precise moment, you unload. He's great for campers, but he's not great for active fighting. He's stationary. So Fatbub would recommend an Orisa paired with him because a stationary shield tank. Orisa's more of a park and hold tank, whereas Ryan's more of a mobile tank. So you'd want a different kind of hero for that. This is just, you kind of have to pair different heroes with Bastion to make him effective. Not to say he isn't effective on his own, but he's more effective when properly paired with other heroes. Okay, so that brings us to... I've already discussed it. He probably has a small fusion reactor. That brings us to his realism. Is Bastion realistic? Apart from the AI, he's very realistic. We possess all the equipment necessary to build a Bastion unit. He's hydraulically powered. He uses 30mm shells. He has I think it's a Vulcan cannon on his back, which flips over onto, up his back again, but then he spins around and it's on his front. He has a small, I'd almost call it a rivet gun or a grease gun because it has that feel to it. It has the gigantic magazine underneath where it reloads, but that's neither here nor there. We don't talk about the reloading around here because every Overwatch hero has that. We suspend our disbelief with the ammunition. And in all honesty, considering how simple his AI actually is, again, disclaimer on that Bastion is a very realistic DPS hero. It used to be defense, but they combined defense and offense together, probably because people kept thinking that, oh, we need a defense hero. Oh, I don't care. We have a soldier. We're fine. We got defense, right? Right? Anyway, but yeah, no. I would give Bastion a 9 out of 10 only because his power source is unreliable and his AI is just slightly outside of our reach. Although I would dare say that because of the way he vibrates, it's almost likely that he's powered by some kind of engine rather than a reactor. But that glowy bit on the back makes me think he's using a fusion reactor. But yeah, no, he's pretty realistic. He's made of metal. It. Anyway, thanks for watching this particular video. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the rest of the channel. Check out the rest of the Monarchy. They're listed in the down below. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get videos like these a lot. I have a couple more of these in the docket. And I'll see y'all later. Have a good night and good luck.